Hey, Diva girl. Gotta go grab my notes. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you. How about that art? I found that at a sale. I can't remember. What was it? Something like Salvation Army, Goodwill, something like that. I was somewhere out of North Child and they had black art. I said, get out of here. And that is an original painting, too. Okay.
Tracy.
Don't eat her food.
Come here.
Well, did I do the right thing on this live? I know I did the right thing because Diva's here. Okay, Diva. So this is the deal. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. I want to. I don't know if you can hear me. Oh no. Okay, you can hear me. Let me move this over. You said I found art of all kinds of places. I have a picture of African women dancing. I refuse to let. Okay, so this is what I want to do. I'm going to address some of my tags. Oh, hey, 3 lurkers. I want to address some of my tags, and then I'm going to do a raffle. Hello, Original Turtle, welcome. And then I'm going to raffle off 3 items. So, 4 items. So the first one is this beautiful Smith and Hawken plant markers. And these markers they're stoneware. I don't know if you can see that good, but it's stoneware and made by Mill Valley. And then I've got 2 of those to auction off or to raffle off. And then the other is a box of soaps. So those are 4 items that I am raffling off. And so I'm going to talk a little bit, and we'll raffle a little bit, talk a little bit, raffle a little bit till everything is gone. And the tricky part is, in order for you all to be able to grab these items, you have to be subscribed and in the chat. So you just can't be lurking. You got to subscribe and be in the chat. So let me say hello to everyone. Lady Wisdom Speaks. Hello. Thank you for coming. Lead Farmer, present and accounted for. Hello. All right. So I was tagged. That's my daughter, Genesis. That's Lead Farmer 90210 is in here. Hey, Lead Farmer 902. All right. If my music is too loud, y'all let me know. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is let you all know why I started my channel. So my channel is probably now maybe 3 or 4 years old. And I wanted to video some of the things that were going on when I first bought my farm. Yeah, that's about 4 years ago. So before we cleared the land, I put everything like that on Pinterest, took lots of pictures. When we cleared the land, I took lots of pictures. And then something sparked interest and said, why don't you put some of this on Facebook? So I'm a Facebooker. like a diehard Facebooker. And so a lot of my interaction is with people on Facebook. But then when I started doing the videos, I said, oh, well, let me try to upload some keepsakes on YouTube. So I didn't know what to name my channel. And my daughter's boyfriend at the time said, what about this? What about that? I said, what about this? What about that? And then finally he said, Celeste's Nest. And I said, I love it. So that was the beginning of Celeste's Nest about 4 years ago. And when I started, it was seriously just for me and my daughters and my sons to be able to look back in time and say, oh, wow, look how we've grown. Never in a million years did I think that I would have 100 subscribers, let alone 400 subscribers. So here we are at a 400 mark. Now, I will say this. I said some things about some weirdo about 2 months ago. And because of that, he brought me an extra 100 subscribers. So I'm going to thank him for that. Thank you, Mr. Weirdo. I appreciate you sending me 100 of your paid subscribers. Oh, God, I just had to put that in there. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to talk about some of these tags. I get tagged all the time, but I'm not like a real YouTuber, so I don't. Thank you, Mr. Weirdo. So I don't actually do the tags in a timely fashion. This past summer, I was on the road with my husband, so because we were out there, I did not have an opportunity to really get in my garden and do stuff in order to follow up with a tag. So I'm going to follow up with a tag tonight because I have been in my garden for the last month and a half, and it has been wonderful. I'm so glad that I'm home, but I'm ready to get back on the road because I enjoy being with my husband, just he and I. So the first tag I was tagged in, it was with the New Orleans gardener, Ms. Linda. She actually asked if I were a plant, which plant would I be? And at the time that she did that challenge to me, I had my favorite in mind. Yes, Lady Linda. I had my favorite in mind, and it is the gardenia. And the reason I chose the gardenia is because although it flowers in summer, every now and then it pushes out an extra flower for no reason. And I think that's so wonderful. So after it bloomed, all the blooms died back, similar to a mum. Mums flower like twice a year. The gardenia flowers, and then she dies back. But if you keep paying a little special attention to her, giving her water and giving her a little bit of fertilizer, not much, they don't take a lot of fancy stuff, she'll give you that one bloom to say, I still love you. I love that thing. So yes, the gardenia would be the plant that I would like to be if I had to be a plant. So with that in mind, thank you, Ms. Linda, for that challenge. I am going to do the first raffle. And I am going to, no. I need a pen, sweetie, because I need to write the numbers down. So here's our little raffle thingy, my little bingo thing. I have 75 balls in here. So everybody pick a number, 1 through 75. And I'll tell you what we're going to raffle off first. We will raffle off this one first. We'll raffle off that first. These are the stoneware plant markers. So we'll raffle off that one first. So in the chat, go ahead, give me numbers 1 through 75. Pick a number. Now I'll be checking in the chat if you have the same number as someone else, the first one gets that number, and the second person has to choose a different number. Oh, my husband burnt the garlic bread because I'm going to get a pen for me. Okay. Do 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 do. All right, there's 8 people. Only got 4 numbers. Hi, Christy Love. How do I make this stay still, dear? Do you know? You don't. You got the wrong number. Okay. Gotcha. All right, I got 8 people in the room, and I've got 5 numbers. Trying to be helpful and generous. All right, here we go. $45. Who got close to it but didn't go over? Looks like original Miss Christy Love. Is that right, Miss Christy Love? She got 33. We got, well, you can't see it backwards. I know it's backwards. It say 45, trust me. 45 is the winner, Miss Christy Love. Miss Christy Love, I am going to send you a message with my phone number, and then you can text me your address. I can send it to you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yay. All right. So now I was tagged again by Nick. You know, but I don't know Nick's channel's name. Do y'all know Nick's channel's name? Who's stripping in the bed? I was tagged by Nick and somebody else. I think it was Angela's Garden Sense. And I don't know. I think it was them too. I know it was Nick. But I got tagged by the same tag. And it was named 3 things that you've learned this 2019 gardening season. Nick Thomas, thank you. Good evening, IC girl. You just missed the first raffle. That's all right. You got 3 more chances. So, okay, it was Nick. So it was 3 things that I learned during the 2019 gardening season. And I'm doing stuff off the top of my head, so I hope I can remember. First thing I learned is that where I live, strawberries do not grow in milk crate towers. Okay. So my milk crate with the strawberries just would get bound, the roots would get bound together and become one great big root mass. And one thing I know about strawberries, number one, they should last at least 2 years. And also those little side shoots that come out, you should be able to, you should never have to buy strawberries ever again. So with the method that I was using with the strawberry milk crates, that just for homesteading purposes, that is cute for those who live with balconies and stuff like that. So you can have fresh strawberries. But for me, with my towers being in full not full sun, but we'll say part sun most of the day for the first at least 5 hours, and then a nice muted sunlight for the rest of the day. You would think that it would like that, but they did not like that. It was just too many strawberries in the crate, number one. And I noticed that the ones that had put out shoots and went into the ground, and they were all over the ground, they loved it and they thrived. So I started planting a few because my dog loves eating strawberries. I started planting a few in her little spot. I call it her little spot, where she goes over and she gets what she wants to eat out the garden. And I just noticed they just loved it. I mean, they last through winter. I mean, snow could fall, and I don't get that much snow here, but snow could fall and they will just, turn a little reddish brown and then pop right back up in springtime. So strawberries are very prolific. You should never have to buy strawberries. And like, I was really upset because I bought over $100 worth of plants, and within a year they were dead, and that should not happen. And what actually happens is all of the soil and the minerals that's in the soil just leaches out of the crate, and you just get a wad of roots when you have healthy plants, at least. So milk crate towers, done. 2 thumbs down. Okay, so strawberries grow best the way they are in nature, which is in understories, under trees, under other plants, and they just kind of grow prolifically. So that's the best way. That's one of the things that I learned this 2019 gardening year. The second thing that I learned this gardening year was full sun on a package of seeds, or full sun on the side of a container of a gallon tree, or full sun on the side of a 5-gallon plant does not necessarily mean full sun in Jackson, Georgia, because the sun here is scorching. And even my moringa, supposedly it grows in Asia and Africa, even it could not take full sun. I had to put it in afternoon shade. I had the cacao tree that Led gave me. It prefers shade. I ain't gonna even say full sun for the cacao. It prefers shade where I live. So a lot of my plants, I was shocked. Even what was the name of that fig? It's the Olympia fig. Even it does not like full sun here. So I did learn that just because it says full sun, because I've got a wide array of land, just because it says full sun does not mean that it will survive where I live in full sun. So that's the second thing that I learned. You got that right. It will cook your stuff. Sure will, Diva. Yeah, I second that. Here in Arizona, we hotter than hot. Heck to the yeah. I went to Arizona. It was nice, but you're right. It was hot in the daytime. The sun doesn't seem the same. It's hotter and brighter than when I was younger. Let me tell you something I see. I'm always learning, forever researching stuff. It's like my brain doesn't shut off, and I'm trying to meditate my way out of that. But I happened to listen to someone who I didn't used to listen to, but he was very informational. He was on Larry King Live, and I didn't know that man was still living. It was Neil deGrasse. And hello, B. Honey. I'm glad you made it. You're just in time for the next raffle. So Neil deGrasse said that we are in a time of extremes. So he really broke down the global warming definition, because in my brain, global warming was like everything just gets hot, no more winter. And I was kind of looking forward to no more winter. But that was what was in my mind. If we're having global warming, then it shouldn't be so cold. But when he broke it down, he basically said that it's causing extremes of weather. So where there was a rainy season, it would be more rain. Where there would be where it would be very hot, it would be extreme hot. Where it would be cold, it would be extreme winters. And that really, it resonated with me. I said, he's right. Because our winter last year was ridiculous because I was complaining so much that I promised that I wouldn't complain when summer came. And it was so hot this summer. We had just about a month and a half of 100-degree weather and 3 months of no rain. And when we did look like we were going to get rain, I could count the drops that came out of the sky. It was that terrible. So, when he talked about the extremes, I could resonate with that, especially with what's happening in California right now. I have family there, and we had our fire season, but it's like prolonged and it's going over wider vasts of areas. It's almost like what one cigarette butt would do is start a little fire, now starts whole counties being burned down. It's ridiculous. It's just that dry and hot there. It says the bugs are worse too. You're right about the bugs. You're absolutely right. But you know what? That is the third thing that I learned this gardening season. Thank you for bringing me on into it. The third thing I learned, that if I put plants in my garden that are, I won't just say naturally native to these parts, but there are some plants that just like it here. There are some tomatoes that just like it here. So I wanted to grow that black tomato. I can't think of the Cherokee, somebody. I wanted to grow that. And as soon as it sprouted and I got happy, it got about 3 inches tall, and then the sun burned it up. But the volunteer tomatoes that just sprouted just had their prolific time and decided, I want to live and thrive. I promise you that we were in like 40-degree weather. It was like 38 a week ago. And that was a fluke to me because it's like, we don't get 38 here. But it was 38 degrees. And the tomatoes were like, what else you got? They say nothing. I got this. You going to bring some snow? Oh, well, since you want to try to play me, I'm going to give you 40 more tomatoes. I mean, there's tomatoes all over my yard. The sun golds, they love it here. So instead of wanting to make pasta sauce with the even though I did have this is a volunteer. I don't know what this is. It looks like it's a paste tomato. What is that called? The Roma. It looks like a Roma, but it's a hybrid of something that it mixed with in my yard. It grows. It's still growing outside. So these tomatoes here, I keep them on these tomatoes here, they're called sun golds. I just make my pasta sauce out of these. Like, I got so many, I just have orange pasta sauce. No big deal to me. I don't care what color it is. I just have orange pasta sauce now because I have so many tomatoes and they're still coming in, and it makes excellent pasta sauce. I use it for everything, put it in salads, whatever. I'm never short of an omelet. I put tomatoes, onions. I used to try to grow bell pepper here. I stopped growing the grand bells, the California bells. I now grow pimento. What? The pimento pepper, as soon as it's yay big, you can harvest it. They get about this big, which is about maybe 5-6 inches, in stature, and they taste like bell peppers. If you can let them get red if you want to, but I've been eating them green. It tastes like a bell pepper to me. So I'm learning what likes to grow here and not waste a lot of money on other varieties, unless I'm, trying to figure out will it grow here. But if I'm finding out that tomatoes and these peppers like it here, no matter how hot it is, whether I'm here to water it or not, because I wasn't home to water it. And although I asked my children to water the garden, I would call them at 8 in the morning before they left for somewhere. Y'all get up and water the garden right quick. It don't take but, 15, 20 minutes to run the wand over everything. Honey, those things did not get watered. And what survived is what I'm keeping. I saved some seeds. I noticed that a lot of these volunteer tomatoes, they make it through the winter. I just let the tomato drop in the ground. It will spring back up next year. I don't even have to ever plant another tomato. It's sad. Did someone say pepper? Hey, Diggin' Georgia. Diggin' Georgia has so many peppers. It's ridiculous. I said, what are you going to do with all those peppers? All right. I think it's time for another drawing or raffle, whatever you want to call this. Okay. Pick a number. Pick a number 1 through 75. Okay. And the one that's closest to it that doesn't get over, we're going to raffle the soap this time. Let me show it for those who didn't see what we're raffling off. So we raffled off this the first time. I had 2 of these. So this is the second one that we're raffling off. And then we're raffling off some of my soap goodies. So we have a box of soap here. Organic handmade soaps. I'll take one out the box so you can see it. This one is lavender flowers. So we're raffling that stuff off, a whole box. All right. 1 through 75. I have 6 numbers and there's 11 people in the room. Hey, Ms. Linda. How you doing, lady? We're picking a number 1 to 75 for the next raffle gift. I have 11 people in the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. Let me go back up. Maybe I missed 6. Did I miss a whole 6? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Three 67 stops at 67. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Miss Linda, did you pick a number? Am I waiting on you? You got to pick a number 1 through 75. You might get the gift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I got 7 numbers. Is that right? Diva, help me out, girl. Is that right? 7 numbers? Oh. Is your number going to stay 73 left on? Okay. Ooh. That's a doggone shame. 74. 74. Lead Farmer wins. Congratulations. All right. Lead Farmer won that one. He better use it. It is not for decoration. Don't be using my soap for decoration. It is handmade, organic. It will spoil. Congratulations, man. All right, let's see here. I don't even know what else to talk about. Let's see here. What else did I get tagged on? Oh, I did want to say this. I want to say thank you. And I don't know if I can do it from my computer with y'all on here. Let's see. I want to say thank you to some people. I don't know. Like I got an old computer and I start moving stuff and I might lose my live. Did I lose y'all? Okay, we ain't gonna do that again. Am I still there? Okay, I won't do that. But I do want to say, you're welcome, Led. I do want to say thank you to all my old and new subscribers. I'm not a YouTuber. This is just like a journal of my life. It's even more than gardening at this point. Good evening, Fallen Skies Prepper. You're just in time for the next raffle. Um, I'm learning that, especially on Facebook, like I was telling my husband earlier today, that a lot of people bombard my what is that? Instant message, I think it's called on Facebook, or direct message or something like that. I don't do Instagram much, but Facebook, I get a lot of messages. And so a lot of times I'm helping a lot of people, whether it's with herbs, and I'm a family herbalist. I help my family. Life coach, I guess you could say. My field of business was business coaching, but it because I started doing herbs, it kind of turned into life coaching, where people like, what do I take for this and that, and I learned that in helping people. Good evening, J3GS Farms. I said it right the first time. Good evening. Even though I thank you, V. Honey, I appreciate you. Even though I'm helping others, I've learned that I'm actually at the same time helping myself. Yay! J3GS Farms. I'm actually helping myself. I'm it's like helping other people keeps me accountable, especially for the advice that I give. I put out a post the other day about getting rid of those things that are no longer are of service to you. And of course, a lot of people say, Celeste, what does that mean? And it's basically, if it doesn't, and that could be in a relationship. If it doesn't help me, then I should just be rid of that. If it's no longer inspiring me, if it's no longer informational to me, if I can't learn anything, or if I can't engage healthily with someone, then not to be ugly and have a mean breakup, but if it no longer services me, then I'm like out of the relationship. And so I posted that on Facebook, and it held me accountable, because there were a couple of people on my little spiritual list that needed to be, I'm not going to say like out of my life, but they didn't need to be in my life as much as they were. If I see you in the store, I'm not going to ignore you, pretend I don't see you. At the same time, I'm not going to hang out with you. I'm not going to talk on the phone to you all day long and all that kind of stuff, like we used to do, because it's like you just no longer, there's just no inspiration there for me to be a better person. And so when I posted that, it caused me to be accountable for what I'm telling others to do. So I am still learning the clutter, sister. Yes, to get rid of the clutter. I won't say I'm still learning it. I'm still learning to master it. Especially now we're about to go into the dead season of winter. I want to just let all of that stuff fall off of me. If it's doing me no good, if you're doing me no good, if he's doing me no good, if she's doing me no good, and it hurts. Sometimes you have to do certain family members like that, but I love them from afar, and it's okay. I don't have to be in someone's presence all the time. That's going to irritate me and then cause me to lose sleep and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, learning to be rid of the clutter. I like that. Thank you, Lady Wisdom Speaks. I appreciate that. Now it's time for the next raffle. We raffled off the soap. A dude got that. So we're going to raffle off the plant markers. The next one. Hey, Sapper, what's up? Okay, so these are the stoneware plant markers. We're going to raffle that off next. Everybody, choose a number 1 through 75. We all know that Led is going to take number 73. I'm going to put these other numbers back in here. You might get a chance to win twice. OMG, Celeste, this is a major good stuff. Keep talking, girl. Hey, okay. All right. I'm about to do my little song while I write down the numbers. Okay. Purge. That's right, Diva. Purge. Okay, here we go. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Look it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 numbers. I only got 12 numbers. Diva, make sure I'm right. I got 12 numbers. There's 17 people in the room. If you want the gift, you got to put in a number. You can ring my bell. Turn that up. Oh, you like this one? I don't think that's ring my bell. That's a bomb on me, girl. You dropped a bomb on me. Okay, let's see. Can you hear it? That ain't ring my bell, girl. All right, let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 12 numbers. 16 people in the room. Are we good? Nobody has any other number? I got 75, 73, 12, 70, 51, 45, 66, 32, 26, 63, 61, 70. Oh, I missed this one. 72. Victory begins in the garden. Hello. 72. All right. Here we go. Who got close to and didn't go over 60? Oh, who got close to 60? I think the closest number that didn't go over was 51. Am I right? Who didn't go over 60? Doggone it, J3GS, you was at 61. Yee. I think it's Miss Lady for real. I think you're the winner, Miss Lady for real. Yay! All right. Oh no. Oh, we ain't doing Luther. No Luther. No Luther. I'm tired of Michael Jackson too. Why when you put in 80s music, why does Michael come up all the time? Oh, Lord. Oh, I like that one. Wait until the night, child. Okay. Let's see here. Hey, Green Organic Love. All right, so I promised that I would try to go over. I would try not to go over a 30-minute video because like 20 minutes to me is ridiculous. So with that in mind, does anybody have any questions for me? I got your message, Diva. Does anybody? How you doing tonight? We doing good. We celebrating for some strange reason 400 subscribers. Oh, you had to tell somebody that, Diva. Okay now. Okay. All right. I am going to go ahead because we're at 40 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and raffle off 500. Child. See, I have to remind you, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't know if we're going to get to 500. It might take me a year to get to 500. Plus, it's expensive to mail these gifts. All right. I can't think of nothing else to talk about, though, for real. We good, right? We good? Ain't no more challenges out there, right? Thank you, Mr. Weirdo. All right. We're going to raffle off this last one. Got one more chance. I don't have friends like you have friends, Mr. Sapper. I don't have them kind of friends. How you get 1,000 subscribers in 30 days or less? Now you need to do a class on that for real. And he didn't buy his subscribers. His is organic. Isn't that right, Sapper? Sapper got real friends. Oh, God. Oh, God. You don't have to buy them, baby, because you got friends in high places, far and wide. Woo, that's funny. All right, y'all. We're going to raffle off this box of goodies. In this box of goodies, there is let me get my bearings. There is organic soaps, lavender. They're from my spring and summer line. Lavender, rose, and some other fragrances I can't name because I made them up along the way. Sometimes you put an herb in soap and it gives it a smell, especially turmeric. It's like that has such an interesting smell. It doesn't smell bad. It's just a pretty smell. Hold on one second. There's someone at my door. I'm meeting my son's girlfriend for the first time. Hello. Welcome, Marte. Y'all gotta come now. Y'all came in the middle of my live, so you gotta say hi. Okay, let's see. Okay, run her by the camera to see if she makes the cut. They said they want to see you, Martea. She said hello. Hi. What's up, live? Hi. That's my boy, Royal. Genesis, your brother's here. Okay, yeah, girl. We come on now, Diva. Okay, now we got to be natural. All right, let's see here. Remember when we talked about way back a gift for the Greenhouse Lounge? Are you talking to me or somebody else? Let's see, Diva, stop it, girl. What you talking about? Up in here. Thank you. Hey, little homie. Land Farmer 90210 said, hey. Okay, so let's go ahead and raffle off this last one. Let's raffle off this last one. Y'all ready? All right. Pick a number, 1 through 75. We're going to raffle off this last box of soap. I like giving stuff away. This crap is fun. This is fun. I think if I go backwards, honey, it don't do it. Oh, I like that one. Don't have to be beautiful to be my girl. From dusk till dawn. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see here. I think we starting with 67, right? Okay, the screen keep moving. 66, 47, 32, 61, 70, 27, 30. All right. You leaving late? What you saying? I would keep my eyes and ears open. Okay, baby. Oh, what about a puppy? Somebody giving away a puppy in my life? Up to me. I'm in the right room. Yes, ma'am. I'll email you the tracking number tomorrow. Okay, that's not me. Yes, get some prints. Okay. So, am I right? The last number is 25, right? Nope, the last number is 32. No, 32. Dig in Georgia. Hold on. Somebody else got 32. Hold on. Let me see who it is. $67, $50, $12, $54, $66, $47. Original Turtle has 32, Dig in Georgia. Give me another number. I'm waiting on Dig in Georgia to give me another number. Thank you, sir. Which one, 31 or 43, Digging? Final number, 43. All right. I'm going to say these numbers. I'm going to say these numbers. And if I call your number, we good. If I don't call your number, you need to say something. You got 67, 50, 12, 54, 66, 47, 32, 61, 70, 27, 30, 25, and 43. All right? Kiss. 33 is the number. 33 is the winning number. Who was close to 33 and didn't go over, girl? Is it 32? Who is number 32? 32 is the number that didn't go over. 32 is Original Turtle. Congratulations. My husband is sick of me. Oh, wait a minute. I see you got 32. Hold on, girl. What's going on here? Wait a minute. You're welcome. Okay, y'all. I appreciate you guys so much. I am going to give out emails. I know I'm not. That's a lie. Some kind of way, because I don't know how to navigate YouTube. I'm going to put my text number in the chat. How about that? I'm putting my number in the chat. What's my number? Okay, I put my number in the chat, and it's okay. I don't care if y'all got that number. It's a Google number. So I put my number in the chat. Go ahead and text me that you were the winner of these prizes with your name and address so I can send these out to you right away. Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you so much for following my journey with Celeste's Nest and all that she does, whether it's cooking, making soap, or in the garden, or raising chickens, and pretty soon some goats. I didn't get them last year because the snow was too bad where I needed to pick them up from, but who knows, I might pick her up this year. But I want to thank you guys so much for being a part of Celeste's Nest and all that she's doing. I appreciate you. Congratulations. And that's an inside joke that me and Led have. We went to some lady's channel and she didn't know how to say congratulations. I don't know if she had like a list or something. So she said, congratulations. I'm glad you guys had fun. See you guys next time. Bye.